Hello guys, so today we will be discussing about CodeChef November challenge which was between 2nd of November and 12th November. Here we will be discussing about the first problem, that was chef and difficult contest. So let's look at the what was the problem. So the problem statement was you are given two positive integers a and b, and you can apply the following magical operation any number of times including 0, and we have to perform two operations. That is, the first one is choose any positive integer d. So this statement is very important because the answer lies here. Then the second operation is perform exactly one of the following action. So we can perform any of the one operation between them. Let's look at them. The first one is add d to A and d minus 1 to b, and the second one is add d minus 1 to a and add d to b. So they are reversed. In the first one we are adding d to a and d minus 1 to b, and in the second one we are adding d minus 1 to a and d to b. So here is the last statement. Chef is asking you to find out if it is possible to obtain A is equal to B. So we need to find if it is possible to obtain A is equal to B or not. And let's now look at the input. So the first line contains T denoting the number of test cases, and the next line contains A and B. Let's look at the output. So we need to print a single line, yes if it is possible, and no if it is impossible. Now just look at the example they have provided. So this is the example. The value of t is 1, and the value of a is 5, and the value of b is 7, and the output is yes. So let's look at the explanation they have provided. So here is the explanation. They have chosen d is equal to 10, and d minus adding d minus 1 to a and d to b, which was the second operation. So now the value of a is 14 and b is 17. The second operation is the second time they are choosing d is equal to 10 and adding d is equal to 10 to a and d minus 1 to b. Now the values of a is 24 and b is 26. Now the value of d they have taken is 9, and adding d is equal to 9 to a and d minus 1 to b. Now the new value of a is 33 and b is 34. So again they have to perform an operation d is equal to 9, and adding that d minus 1 to b and d to a. Now the value of a and b are equal. So the explanation is pretty simple, but let's focus on what can be the value of t. Now let us take another example. Now the value of test cases is 2, means t is given 2, and like before, the earlier output, the input they have provided, we are taking that only. A value of a is 5 and value of b is 7. So if we focus, d is any positive integer. D is any positive integer. That means that the value of d lies between 1, 2, 3, and so on. So all the positive integers are can be the value of d. So let's focus on for the smaller one, that is d, when we will take d is equal to 1. If we take d is equal to 1, then d minus 1 will be 0. So let's now take this example, and let's start building the logic. So we'll now take the value of d is 1. So performing the operation 5 plus d, that is, the value of d is 1, the value of d is 1. so this will be 6. Now adding d minus 1 to b is 7, so 7 plus d minus 1, as d was 1, so 1 minus 1, that will be 0, so the value of b will be unaffected. And now let's again perform the same operation with the same value, d is equal to 1. Now the value of a is changed to 6, so 6 plus d now becomes 7, and the value of 7 plus d minus 1 as the b has changed, so it will be remain unchanged because the value of d is 1 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So and now they both are equal, a and b are equal. So for this the output will be yes. Now let's take another example. Let me clear all this. Now we have just swapped the value of a and b to clear to make it clear that the for taking this all will also produce yes. So the value of a is 7 and the value of b is 5. Now we'll perform the second oper first second operation, that is adding d minus 1 to a and d to b, which means we will add d minus 1 to a and we will add d to b. Now again taking the value of d as 1, so d minus 1 will be 0, so a will remain unchanged in all the operation we will be performing. So 5 plus d, and the d is 1, so it will become 6. Now the new value of a is 6. Now 6 plus d, now it will become 7. So the value of a, and so from here it is clear that if we add anything, means any value, any number, smaller, greater, one number is smaller, other is greater, like the first example 5 and 7, then we use the value of d as 1 to make a equal to b, and when the in the second example the value of a was 7 and the value of 5 was b was 5, then there also we can use d is equal to 1 to obtain b is equal to a. So there will be no such case where chef cannot achieve a is equal to b. So simply we'll need to print yes in the output. I'll give you a description of my code written in Java. The link will be in the description. You can also check that, and please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and share with your friends. I'll be posting more and more programming videos and competitive challenges videos on this channel.